Hello, okay, this is a video to show you a color change with extended single crochet. This is a practice graph from Teach Me Graphghan. Please don't copy and share. It's only 3 color changes to show you for beginners. Before we start, I'm going to show you what I use for my bobbins. This is just poster board. I cut out an H. I put a little slit in here and one in each side. You can make them as big or as small as you want. You get a big huge sheet for $5, and then I just wrap my yarn around, and as you can see, it doesn't come out. So those are cheap, and you can make a lot of bobbins with them. I like to have my bobbins done up ahead of time so that you don't have to stop your work when you're doing it. Okay, let's get started. What I do is I number my squares. This is 20 squares across. It's going to be 3 white, 14 color, 3 white all the way up except for the first 3 and the last 3 rows. So I make up a little piece of paper with tape, and my first row I would have taped it on and it would go left to right for 20 stitches. Then I would turn it around for row 2, and then I know I'm going right to left. Then I would turn it around for row 3. This is fast because it's all just 3 rows of white. You turn it around and you go from left to right for row 3. I move this up a row each time so that way you can follow where you are on the graph. So we're just about to start row 4 to show you the color changes. So as you can see, you're going to do 3 white, 14 color, 3 white, then you chain 1 and turn and flip this around and move it up a row. So I've done the 3 rows of white. Now I'm going to show you how to do the color changes. So I'm at the end of row white, the 3 rows of white, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. I'm going to do 3 single crochet and then change to color. So to do a extended single crochet, you put your hook through both loops on top, bring up a loop, yarn over, go through 1 loop, and yarn over and go through 2. 3 times. On the 3rd one, I'm going to stop when I've only got 2 loops on my hook to change the color. That's 2, and this is the 3rd. Yarn over, go through 1, and I'm going to stop there, and then I'm going to add my color bobbin. So I just unhook it from the bobbin. And I'm going to pull it through the last 2 of the white stitches. Pull that tight. And I like to just grab the tail piece with it. Actually, you can work the tail piece in if you want to. Okay, so we go through the 2 loops on top, and I'm going to put my tail over top so that you can hide it in. So pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, go through 2. We're going to do 14 of those. So I'm going to go quickly so that you can just watch. When you unravel your bobbins, if you don't unravel too much, then you won't find them getting tangled, and you can keep them close to your work. Just put it inside the little slit, and then it doesn't go nowhere. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this. I've worked it in 3 stitches. Normally I would just work it in all the way, but this is just to show you. Okay. So as you can see, extended single crochet isn't very hard. It's just an extra step, I think. Sort of like almost like the half double crochet. Okay, so this is the last colored one. So I'm going to stop where I have 2 loops on hook. Just let this hang to the back. And then I'm going to add the new white that's going to be on the other side. So you just pull the yarn. I like to leave long tails on mine that I weave in, but you can do it whatever way you like. Okay. If you keep that sitting on top of your work, you can work it in even if you're working it over color and it won't show. So this is the last one, and then we're going to turn, we're going to chain one and turn. So I'm going to do 3 white. So that was the first row of color was left to right on row 4. So now we're going to do row 5. So I flip this around because now I'm going left to right, which is how I'm following the graph, but I'm still working right to left with my work. I always work right to left with my yarn, but on here you follow the graph, left then right, left then right. That's why I also label my graphs this way. All these rows are odd numbers, and all these rows 2, 4, 6, 8 are even numbers. So I do that too because it also helps to follow. Okay, so now we're going to do, sorry, oops, my tape's not sticking now. We're going to do 3 white on row 5, 14 color, and 3 white, and then turn to row 6. Okay. Hang on, I lost my spot. It's 2 white, and on the 3rd white we're going to change color when we have 2 loops on. So what I'll do is I take my bobbin and I put this through the slit, keeping it close to my work so that they don't get in my way and get tangled. Then I just drop that to the back, and I'm going to add my color, which is here. Okay, so I pull the color through the last 2 loops of the white, pull that a little tight, and then I want to hide that little stitch from where I pulled the blue up, so I'm going to go behind it and then into the first color stitch. I'm going to pull up a loop, and I'm going to go wrap it around, go through 1, and wrap it around and go through 2. And then we're going to do 14 color, so take some off. I'll do these quickly. Hopefully. Okay, coming up to the last color, we're going to leave 2 loops on the hook. And then I'm going to make sure that I pop it in those so it doesn't come nowhere, and it'll stay close to my work. Then I'm going to go into the, then I'm going to add a new bobbin. No, I'm not. I'm going to pick up my weight that's already attached. I'm going to go through the last 2 stitches, can tighten them up, and then I'm going to go behind that white stitch into the first stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, go through 2. That kind of hides where you've joined it if you are working with different colors. So we'll do 2 more. We're going to chain 1 and turn, and that's my video to show you how to do color changes with extended single crochet. Hope you like it. Yeah, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to turn. And I just push my bobbins out of the way. I want to show you the work so that you can see it, what it looks like both sides. I'm doing it on a black towel, so hopefully you can see good. That's the color change. It looks the same on the front as the back. Don't worry about your bobbins, you'll get used to working with them. And if you come on out to our group, Teach Me Graphghan on Facebook, there's lots of practice graphs for you to try, hearts, squares, circles, and lots of, the admins there are very helpful, so come on out and have some fun and learn something new. Thank you.